Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please only take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. This reading is going to hold true from the 20th to the 30th of April. Before I explain this card, there is a poll that I have posted on my community tab, and 1 minute of your time will really help me. It's going to help me restructure your readings for the future so that they're a little more crisp and concise. It's very interesting that you have all that glitters. I just did Libra's reading before you, and this card didn't show up, but the entire reading was literally based around this card, based around someone wearing a mask and someone being fake. So if you have Libra in your chart, I would go watch that. All right, let's get you a star code oracle. Nice. I mean, not nice, but keeping in mind we have that. Square, semi-square, quincunx, which represents tension. Now, again, I feel like this is going to be a repetitive reading. With all that glitters, there are people around you who could be wearing masks. They may be presenting themselves in a light that is not really true to who they actually are. It's possible that they may have swayed you with fancy words and promises, whoever this is. This could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a family member, it could be a co-worker even. But I feel like you need to dig a little deeper. It's also possible that you're not, I don't like to call out my viewers, but then I wouldn't be a very good reader if I just put fluff and sugarcoat everything. It's possible that you are not being authentic. It's possible that for whatever reason, you're not showing your true self to the people around you. And it could be a protective measure. It's possible that you're trying to protect your energy, not trying to be vulnerable. Whatever it could be, there is a sense of inauthenticity. We have tension, and this could be the reason for that inauthenticity. I feel like a few of you may be trying to avoid conflict, so you may be putting on a smile when you really just want to bite their head off. We'll see what this tension is about. Now, you have to remember, this is just a 10-day forecast, okay? This is not the rest of your life. So whatever themes show up right now, they are fleeting. I'm getting you 3 cards for your general energy. Then we will move to career and love. So you see what I mean? I'm trying to jam too much into like 15-20 minute readings. So just take a minute, please. It's not just going to help me. It's going to help you guys as well, because my readings will finally make more sense. All right. We have the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Nice energy to start with. The King of Cups for me is always your energy, Scorpio. Some people may think differently. And if you are a returning viewer, you're going to hate me for repeating this. The King of Cups for me is the swan gliding on a lake. It looks like it's floating without a care in the world. You don't know how fast the feet are moving underwater. There's a lot of emotion that's bubbling up inside you, but you are completely cool, calm and collected. You're not betraying a hint of emotion with whoever it is you're dealing with. It doesn't mean that it's not there. That emotion is there. And with all that glitters, this does make sense. The King of Cups does wear a mask. And this is not a bad kind of mask. This is not you trying to deceive anybody. This is you just trying not to be vulnerable. With the Four of Wands, this is a sort of emotional completion, a celebration of some sort. There could be news of a birth in the family. It is possible. This could be the card of an engagement even. It's the celebration of a higher commitment of any kind. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Even though this is a Pentacles card, it is very Libran energy for me with the scales. So you may very well have heavy Libra in your chart, or you may be on the cusp even. But with the Six of Pentacles, there is a sense of wanting equal give and take in a partnership. And this partnership, again, could be anything. Let's see. Let's get a few bridging cards. Oh, very strange. What? We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Wow, I have never seen anything so contradictory in my life. Okay, with the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, it's almost like you're keeping to yourself because you're very content. You're very content with how you have almost controlled your own happiness, how you've made things happen for yourself. There's nobody else who has contributed to that happiness. You know what I mean? And I feel like the reason you have reached this Nine of Cups energy is because you were in the King of Cups energy. Because you haven't worn your heart on your sleeve, you've poured a lot of love into yourself. And I feel like you don't really need anybody right now. But we have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Wands. This is an offer. I'm not getting career right here. This is an offer of love. This is somebody wanting to come in and speak their truth. With the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, it is possible that you feel that this person is wearing a mask. Maybe you feel that this is just too good to be true. And maybe you are in that energy of, I have worked too hard on myself and my happiness to let anyone come and mess it up for me. And I feel like, I don't know yet if this person's intentions are pure or not. We will see. I'll have to move straight to love. Nine of Swords. You're in your head about this for some reason. I don't know why. The Nine of Swords is an energy of sleepless nights. It's like your outer self is telling this person, I don't want this, I don't even care about it. But your inner self is like, wait, what if I'm making a mistake by rejecting this person? The Five of Pentacles. Why? Why? The Ten of Cups. There's fear of abandonment here. The Emperor. The Five of Pentacles usually, for me, as a reader, talks about pride. It talks about not wanting to take help, not being vulnerable, just building a wall around your heart because you've been hurt in the past. If this is a new person coming in, don't let pride get in the way. I feel that with the Ten of Cups, with the Nine of Cups, you've automatically earned the Ten of Cups. This is a present that the universe wants to give you in the form of another person. You know what I mean? But for some reason, you feel like they're not being authentic and they will abandon you. So you're just sitting in your pride that, no, I'm not even going to look at this. The Hermit, yeah, you're not looking at it. You'd rather be alone. Maybe there's too much water under the bridge if this is an ex who wants to return and you feel like you don't want to let the past repeat itself. And if it's a new person, you're just like, no, I've been through difficult relationships and everybody is the same. It's all going to end in tension and conflict. Let's go straight to love. I feel like that was your love reading entirely. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of independence here and I like that for you. This is not a bad thing. We have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Even the universe wants this to change. Even the universe doesn't want you to be single. The Queen of Wands is you. This is you sitting in your power, you being very creative and independent and beautiful and charismatic. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you've earned that right to rest because you've climbed so many mountains and removed so many obstacles from your life. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like you're not supposed to be alone. The Three of Wands, you've been very careful. You've waited. You haven't put your energy into just anybody. You've had a filtration system in effect. The Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. This emotional and financial independence, it's been a long journey for you to get here. The Hanged Man. Okay, explosive. Yeah, the Empress, you've worked too hard on yourself. The Hierophant, listen. I am not going to ask you to change your beliefs and your ideals. If this is you, if you are in this energy of, I don't want to even look at commitment, I don't want to look at relationships, love is ridiculous, I don't really give a rat's behind about all of this. If you suspend yourself, not as the Hermit, as the Hanged Man, if you shift your perspective about how every relationship will not come with the same tension and the same conflict, every person who comes about to you is not going to be wearing a mask, you will be able to change your life. I'm not saying we all need somebody to partner up with. Some people do better alone. But the cards here are suggesting that there's only so much you can do by yourself. There's some kind of energy around you that matches your frequency, because we have the King and the Queen of Wands together. We also have the Emperor and the Empress together. And to top it all, we have the Hierophant. There is somebody around you who wants to come in correctly, but you're almost shutting down before they even have a chance to speak their truth. There is a lot of assumption here. If there isn't a proper conversation, our mind assumes and presumes, and that will always lead to tension. It's possible that this person brings out the worst in you sometimes. It's possible that this person is very combative, argumentative, fiery, passionate. But that doesn't mean that they don't have the right intentions for you. You know what I mean? I feel it's the opposite. If somebody is always nice and sweet and smiling, and that can be fake, because no one is always happy all the time. This person is coming about with a few imperfections. I think that is what is making them close to perfect. I don't know who this is for you, and this is very specific for somebody. I don't want you guys to go around and accept every single offer that you get in hopes that it could be this King of Wands. There is a filtration system that you have applied in the past, and that needs to stay. But just make sure you keep cleaning out that filter and you don't jam the water supply. You know what I mean? This person wants commitment, wants a higher commitment with the Hierophant. Anyway, let's get to career. Oh, very nice. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and we have the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this could just be, should I travel to expand? Should I travel for such and such meeting? Should I travel at all when it comes to work? The Eight of Wands could also be a conversation. It could be a conversation that puts you in your head about a juggle. Maybe two options are represented to you in terms of investment opportunities, job offers. We will see. But I see you diligently working. Four of Pentacles. There is movement wanting to happen, but you're almost holding back because you don't want to leave your comfort zone. Some of you may have gotten job offers from abroad, or maybe away from your place of residence, and you're holding back. You're like, no, I don't want this. How am I going to juggle my relationships and my family? For some of you, there's a temple right next door. That will happen periodically. Two of Cups. Some of you may be worried about leaving a partner behind if you have to travel for work. The Ten of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking here. A lot. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of travel. You're in your head about travel. Seven of Cups. You're confused about it too. What is this? The Ten of Swords. Every sword in the Ten of Swords is a thought or an idea that's been overplayed in your mind. It's a sense of overthinking. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like there have been too many opportunities on the work front that you wanted to grab, but none of them are particularly good enough to invest your time into. I feel like you have a laser focus on something, on one particular opportunity that you want to invest in, but it's hazy. There isn't enough clarity. You do remember I said, or did I tell you? No, I told Libra, I'm sorry. Venus is going to be in a close conjunction with Neptune on the 27th, and Venus rules our finances as well as love. This haze, this confusion is bound to be present in the collective. Till that transit passes, I would not make any heavy decisions based on money or accepting any job offers or anything of the sort. Your gut is almost telling you to hold back from this, at least for now. I'm not saying this is bad for you. 2 pages. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. There's a beginner's spirit here. I feel like you've accumulated a lot of knowledge in the past on the work front. And some of you may very well be training people. You may be training people to follow their own path. You may be hiring trainees. This is very strange. I'm sorry. This is quite muddled, even for me. 7 of Pentacles. I feel that you're being very protective, very possessive about your finances. Some people around you may have been giving you advice about maybe you should invest here, maybe you should invest there. And with all that glitters, I feel like you're realizing that some opportunities are not as great as they seem. I'm getting like, you know how some banks offer these massive interest rates, and you then within 1 year's time frame you're going to get such and such interest. But there are always caveats. There's always terms and conditions that apply. And I feel like you're reading the fine print. There are immature energies around you that are expecting you to invest your time and energy into something that does not seem so good after all. Just read the fine print is what I'm getting here. Because, again, 4 of Cups, bottom of the deck. Say no when you need to. You don't want to like invest in something now, whether it's your time and your energy or whatever it is, and end up being in that state of tension with yourself about, wait, what did I just do? You know, let this transit pass. I think beginning of May, it'll be easier to make financial decisions. All right. That was your reading, Scorpio. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.